foul thingy, a merry dance. Don't listen to the birds and trees. Don't listen to your underpants. Look at the berries. Look at the holly. It's Stone Christmas. Here we are, coming up Duckett's Passage, onto the field. Here's the Ftone, and everything is cleared. Hello, my fine friends. Oh, walking into the sun today. Oh, there's a bird up there. Wolvie. There's another little grouse or something. Oh, look at the sun shining in our face. Look at the soil. Brown like the sun on the planet. Glooplap, where the stones are sentient. They're sentient here, of course. Wolves. Come on, you can get off. It's disgusting out here. A shattered beet. Oh, I can't see a thing. It's muddy. There's been more rain overnight. It is, what, the 12th, 13th of November? I'm not even sure. 12th. Is it half? Is that? Oh no. I'm now 53 and a third. It's very exciting times for me. Here's a stone. A lot of beets still out here on the field. It's very confusing. The Stone Ftafi could not have put out a better subterfuge than this. Oh, and literally I can't see a thing. I haven't got my sunglasses, or my fun glasses, my fun glaffef, as they were called in medieval times. There's a stone. Oh, look at this. No, that's a beet. No, it's a stone. No, it was a stone. I kicked it off, don't worry. There's clearing this one. A lot of you here just for the stone clearing, and I do have to remember that, not for the chat. So I will try to keep clearing as many stones as I possibly can. I've just seen a stone. There it is. Did you spot it? Sorry we haven't gone daily in lockdown stuff. It doesn't feel like lockdown here in Hertfordshire. The kids are at school, and everything's just like it would be in a normal village day. Go to the shops in the village, come out and clear stones. You wouldn't know there was a pandemic here apart from all the dead bodies in the street, obviously. That's quite a usual thing for the countryside anyway. A cart full of plague victims. We still haven't completely eradicated the Black Death out here, so look at that beautiful sod. Too muddy really to be fantastic for the stone clearer. This is no Stone Ftafi. It's Stone Christmas, and that's slightly disappointing. Just got to keep an eye out for the Stone Ftafi. They could really get me here because I can't see a thing. Look at that. I don't know if that gives you any idea of what I'm facing here. Sometimes the sun is your friend. Sometimes it is your enemy. Sometimes the sun be your greatest friend. It shineth down and lights your wend. That's medieval for way. Oh, Wolfie doing a wee there if you like that. And some of you do. Some of you just tuning in for the dog wee. But sometimes the sun can be thy greatest foe. As actually foe, not so. It will not shine. It shineth in your face, so you cannot see where ye go. That's the anonymous author who's written many of the medieval rhymes to help the stone clearers remember how to clear stones. That one's about the sun, remembering that it sometimes can shine in your face. I mean, you don't really need to remember that, but it's handy to have a little rhyme that trips off the tongue like that. Hope someone's writing all these down, because obviously they're being passed from stone clearer to stone clearer in an oral fashion, which doesn't really work, because, you know, even if you can hear the person saying it while they're giving you a blowjob, you're probably distracted from remembering it. The blowjobs are nice though. And here we are in the corner of the field. There's a cairn somewhere underneath that foliage that was doing quite well, but doesn't get fed so much these days. I've cleared this corner quite effectively, and it's very dirty down here. I don't know if I want to touch anything. Look at that. By the way, my moustache is coming on. There it is. Look guys, do subscribe, right? Especially with Amazon Prime. We got a lot of traction when we first started up. A lot of people very keenly using their free Amazon money. Doesn't cost you a thing if you're already with Amazon Prime. Just a bit of time to link your accounts. Remember to subscribe. It's gone down quite a bit, to the extent that it certainly is not worth doing Twitch anymore. It wasn't anyway, even with the high amount in a financial way, but I get a lot of artistic pleasure from it, so you're lucky. But this month all the money will go to Movember, so do subscribe this month, and at least I hope you've moved your subscription to another channel, is what I'm saying. Just there's free money lying around on the ground, and please use it. That was a grouse. Wolfie, come on. Please use it for me this month if you can, and we'll send that money to the Movember account. If you just want to give some money to Movember, if you're not with Amazon Prime and you enjoy this stream and have not donated before, I know many of you keep donating and I'm not after you guys, then go to rahalasta.co.uk/Movember with a lowercase m, and you can give whatever you think this stream is worth to you. Not just for stone clearing advice, snooker. Tonight, Annie and Herring's Twitch of Fun last night. Rahalasta with Arthur Matthews still available in the videos, and later tonight we'll be doing another watch along with Taskmaster, see what points are stolen off me this time. It's the most unfair system since the American elections, and we all know that those are being contested very fairly by the rightful winner, and I'm sure Taskmaster will be the same. That's all the information I'm giving you. Look at that stone, that's the beauty. Who would have thought that was lying? Look at that, look at the size of that. It's bigger than my hand. Into the roots of the trees it goes. This is usually where that woman comes and surprises me, but not today. There haven't been many stone stars around. Perhaps scared into their homes by the lockdown. They're the kind of fascists who would obey a lockdown. Do whatever the state tells them. I'm out here clearing stones, regardless of what Boris Johnson says about its dangers and the fact that it probably caused the spread of corona in the first place by people touching stones that other people had touched. They're onto the cairn across from the main cairn, looking pretty good. Come on, Wolves. And we head up towards the singing ringing tree. Got to mention in last night's Rahalasta. I have never actually really consciously seen the Singing Ringing Tree, which was a children's TV show in the 60s and 70s, I believe. Didn't quite permeate. Hector's House was more my first childhood memory of TV. Andy Pandy. Come on, Wolves. Singing ringing tree does sound quite scary, but if it's about this singing ringing tree, then you know it's good that the kids were being educated in the 60s about a couple more stones off there, little tiddlers. They all count, everyone counts in large amounts. Oh, there's quite a few stones just lying around here. This is quite nice. I mean, it's bad because it means I haven't cleared them already, but it's good because there's more to clear, and that's what you want to see, some stone clearing action. I understand that. Haven't got my glasses on, so I can't really read what you're saying. Come on, Wolves. Can't wear my glasses because if I bend over to pick up a stone, my glasses fall off. Need to get some kind of strap-on reading glasses, maybe like Hugh Grant wears in Notting Hill. I could get some prescription diving glasses to wear out here. I think that would make me look more normal. Look at the beauty of that. There's birds flying above the ground. So I hope you're having a good lockdown too. The search for Curly's gold. If you think it's ending on December the 2nd, you're a fucking idiot. But it does seem to be a little more relaxed this time in terms of the things we're allowed to do, which makes it a bit more bearable, I think. But I'll always be here with stone clearing to help you through. I know this helps a lot of people through. Nobody around, very strange. We're up by, this is where the Roman villa is, though not much evidence of it at the moment. Maybe we've cleared the last of that. Getting more stones than beat, which is a good sign. Things are ebbing the way of the stone. Here's a nice one that sorts the colour of mud. Look at that. That was, it would take an experienced stone clearer to even spot that one. Wolf is excited. Look at that, Wolf. Look at that. It's going to the singing ringing tree, Wolves. This could be today. Whoa. Throwing that from a distance because I've seen another stone that can go into the singing ringing tree as well. That one just covered in mud, not the colour of mud. Hard to tell the difference, but no action from the singing ringing tree today. Oh. So if you're enjoying this live on YouTube, hello. Stop complaining about the picture quality. You're a fucking idiot if you are, because really just some stones. If you need to see that in HD, you've got a problem, a serious problem, my friend. I'm getting a lot clearer today. That's the good news. Ow, that one slipped a little bit. The danger of the winter clear, where it's not cold enough to freeze the ground. The stones can slip from your hand. Do be careful. Of course, even when they're frozen, they can be slippery as well. But they're harder to get out of the grasp of nature's vagina. You have to really give them some stimulation to get them out. The frigid earth doth come more pliant when the summer doth come. Again, that's not me saying that, that's the politically incorrect stone clearers of the 1300s. We can attribute that one to. This week in the audio podcast I did suggest there was money to be made by coming around a field, collecting up broken beets that have not been properly harvested, selling those at your local beet suppliers. Hope some people have taken that up. Maybe that's what's happened here, because there seem to be less beets than there were, but there's a lot, there's a good amount of, there's one good amount of beet. There's another. It's you haven't even had to pay to grow. Someone's done all the hard work. You just go collect them up. Don't do that though. Clear stones. Organic material is of no use to anyone in the long term. Just rots. It's pooped out. Right. Oh no. Yeah. There's a crafty stone Stasi on the other field. Wolves. I saw them. Come here, between the bushes. They've got a dog, so you're going on your lead. Hold on, Wolf. Oh, come here, Wolf. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Come here. Stop moving. Yes, I got you. I've got dirty fingers. Don't want to get my phone ruined. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that. Just lying on the ground. Oh, and it's the chief Stone Stasi once again. You can tell from his many dogs, he has to protect him. I may need to stop clearing stones for a moment so I'm not captured. Those dogs They are trained to smell a stone clearer. And if they smell one, they will rip him apart, or her. I am able to disguise my smell using my natural pheromones. I'm going to cut across the field to avoid this guy's on a collision course, but he hasn't anticipated me now realising that there are no crops to stand on. There's a nice stone. If you keep a note where the stones are, there's a nice one. This is the problem. You go out, you Hasselhoff out, and you start to see how many stones there are still to clear, but also some really big beauties. You really are tempted to take, but I mustn't take them now. There's one. There's a nice one. Just have to remember where they are, because there's a big bit of beet. If it's organic, no need to panic. If it's not, chuck the trouble. There's a really lovely stone there, look at that. Just remember that one. And there's no real path yet, so it's going to be difficult for me to get back on the path here. I'm maybe stranded out in this ocean. I could drown in stones out here if I'm not careful. Look at that beauty. Do shout out if you spot something with a witch's finger or witch's dick. Hope you've got your witch's fingers and witch's dicks at home. Hope you're rubbing them for good luck right now. Waved at the Stone Stasi leader, and that's the kind of guy I am. He looked at me thinking, damn, how did he do that? How did he escape my trap? I did it by just crossing the field. Right, I'm heading like beat. I can tell the difference now. Took me a few days, but now if someone holds up a beet and someone holds up a stone, I can instantaneously tell you what it is. I can't pick anything up just for the moment. I'm not sure beets think. Instantaneously tell you. It's very annoying because from a distance you might Hasselhoff out and think, brilliant, look at the size of that stone. No, beet, stone. I'll pick up the stone, it's gone now. Look at that beauty, it's clean, it's like a cricket ball, basically the size of a cricket ball. There's another nice stone there, but I don't have enough hands. I can keep this one under my arm and maybe pick up one or two more. As we head to the central cairn, possibly the most impressive cairn, almost featured on Sunday brunch. I don't think they put the picture up in the end. I did talk about stone clearing on Sunday brunch, which was a dangerous thing to do because there's a possibility the Stone Stasi may have been watching, but I thought that's unlikely. Tim Lovejoy's on here, that should put him off. We'll be enjoying the dog version of listening to the Ftones there. Too high for a human to hear though. That's what I was whistling, in a very high timbre. Oh, picked up another stone, there it is. So at least two stones. Gonna make it in this long, stoneless ramble, nomadic journey to the central cairn. We're coming up to the stone pole, do you remember? Oh, I can't leave that guy behind you once he's calling me. Hello, Rich, it's time to come up for me. I know, yeah, I've got you. So they do talk to you, the stones. Sometimes you might even be able to hear them. But you have to be very clever to hear the stones. Are you clever enough to hear me? If you can hear that, it means you're clever. If you can't, if you just think I'm waggling a stone around, I'm afraid you've failed the intelligence test. I feel sorry for you if you can't hear me. I'm going to risk picking up another one. Am I getting greedy? Perhaps. Am I just doing my job? Definitely. Is it another stone cleared? It is. That is what it is. Hard conditions, good for exercising. Considering going out for a run after this, that's how fit I'm getting. And it's important to be fit if you're stone clearing. So get up off your arse, stop watching me do it, you do it. Why don't you just switch off your Twitch channel and go and clear stones yourself? That's what I should call this. Why don't you just... look, there's a stone right by this pile. Just ready for me to put on it. Look how clean those stones are. Put a couple of dirty ones on top. And there's the cricket ball. Where anyone would be happy to play cricket with that. Right, Wolves, I think you can come off the lead for a bit. We're fairly clear here. Oh, and there's some nice stones here. Is that a beet or a stone? It's a stone. Until I picked it up, I was convinced it was a beet. Here's a nice one, look. Just so close to the cairn, it makes it easy. But don't be distracted away from watching for the stone starsy. Here's another stone. Might be a lot of, oh no, mainly soil. Just it was soil in the shape of a stone. That's something else you have to watch out for. That's definitely a stone. Onto the central cairn it goes. Wolfie chases it dangerously because it was a sharp bit of flint. Whoa, hello Whoosh. Good girl. Right, we're trying to recreate the path that's been churned up. Here's another stone. Do you think I can get that one to the cairn, Wolves? Let's have a watch. Whoa! Wolfie chases it. Oh, it's closer. It's closer. That was a bit of a dangerous one for Wolfie. Do be careful. There are no rules to stone clearing. That is the first rule of stone clearing. Second rule is if there are animals and children and people around, please take care if you are throwing stones. That's a nice one. Wolfie's excited about it again. I think I'll carry this one to the Dominic Cummings cairn. Let's get it off the field. No controversy. A lot of controversy about the central cairn. Oh, there's the mobility scooter lady. All the stars out today. She's got a huge dog. She's pausing, trying to get me, but I think she's mistimed her run. Just have to make sure the dog doesn't. Her dog's like some kind of prehistoric creature. Maybe something from Harry Potter, American Werewolf in London, something like that. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's definitely some kind of werewolf. Maybe the man with all the dogs has turned into werewolf, gone to his real mistress. The lady on the mobility scooter. Had to hide in the woods from her a few times, haven't we? But not today. We've timed it pretty well. Hope you can't hear me. Sometimes noise travels across this one. Right, Wolfie, come here. Come here. We're going to go on the lead just in case, because her dog's looking a bit frisky. And I don't want to be attacked by a werewolf. I know you're a dog wolf, but a man wolf? Is that what you want? She does stop and start a lot, the mobility scooter lady. Another stone though. So that's her fault. She's really not done her job today. She may impede on the stone pole unless I slow down a bit. She is trying, but she can't shilly-shally any longer, and she's on the way. The sun glinting off her mirrors. Another day, she's thinking, another day. I have all the time in the world. You were lucky this time, Richard Herring. I only have to be lucky once. That's what she's thinking. And coming up to the Dominic Cummings Memorial Cairn. Some question of whether Dominic Cummings, although dead, living dead, will be still in his role this week. Looks like he's clinging on. So very unlike him. But he seems to be clinging on. A lot of the sods looking like stones, turnips looking like stones, beets looking like stones. This is the hardest job in the world, and anyone who says different is a fucking idiot. I'd like to see a fireman come and try and do this job. He'd be crying, or she, I'm not sexist, would be crying, oh, I can't do it, it's too hard. Yeah, it is too hard. Okay, Dominic Cummings, the cairn that never grows. You know how many stones I put on this cairn, you've seen it, and yet still it is the same size. Magical cairn. Right, we need to find 5 little stones, Wolves. And the sun's shining in our eyes this way. If that mobility scooter lady turns around. 1, 2, that's only a little one. Oh, I dropped it. We're in trouble. 3, 4, that's a beet. But that's a stone, so let's go. Let's try and do this Wolves with you on the lead. How about that? So remember, if I do badly, give some money to Movember to save your bad luck. If I do well, you'll get good luck, but more if you give money to Movember or subscribe. 1 out of 1, and right on the top arrow, you can see the mark. Watch out the way, Wolf. Oh, just over the top, 1 out of 2. That's such a good start. 2 out of 3, you heard it. If you didn't see it. Missed 2 out of 4. This is the one. This is a big one. It's oh, and actually half of that's mud. Oh, so close. I mean, all of those were within inches, so close. Come on, this way. Wolfie, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Wolfie, come here. Good girl. Good girl. Come here, Wolfie. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Hi there. Come on. Come on, Wolves. Come on, Wolfie. Good girl. Oh, yes. She sees off the other dog. 2 out of 5, so come on. 2 out of 5, nearly discovered by the Ftone Ftafi there, so close. And that is where I'm my most vulnerable, I think, when doing the stone pole. Wolfie, she knows a bad dog when she sees one. She knows the dog of a Ftone Ftafi. She was trying to get it. Well done, Wolfie. I know I say stop doing it, but I mean carry on. No means yes, Wolfie, no means yes, okay? But only in that one instance. So beautiful day, sun coming up again in my face. Hopefully we're going to turn left in a second and that problem will be over. Maybe catching up with the mobility scooter lady. Sometimes she turns around at the bottom, so we might have to confront her head on. 128 people in. Thank God we're not up in the highs we were last time we did this, sometimes getting over 200. And I was worried about that level of support. So it's good to see it hitting a more realistic level. Almost like people have thought, well, this is just a man walking around a field. And let them think that. Let them think that. They don't know what they're missing. Oh, and I'm called it 100%. Mobility scooter lady has turned around, heading back this way. Wolfie must stay on the lead. There's a great big dog not on the lead here. This is going to be a little bit scary. The werewolf is coming directly for me. Just going to hold you by my side. Wolfie, stay here. Good girl. Good girl. Stay here. Stay here. Good girl. Hi there. Come on, girl. It's beautiful, yeah. Really, how you can tell, the weather chat is always a big giveaway. You hear the menace in her voice when she said lovely morning. Very much like when the Emperor says Darth Vader will take care of you to those leaders. Very much giving away his game that Darth Vader's going to kill them, but he wants them to know. They still don't realise until it's too late. That's what we're dealing with. They're like human Darth Vaders. Without all sometimes they wear like big helmets and stuff, but mostly not, so it's hard to spot them. All right, Brexit ditch time. Let's hope it works. The Brexit looks like it's in a bit of trouble. Oh, and there's a nice one for the Brexit ditch. That might be that might be over generous to the Brexit ditch. Sometimes the Brexit ditch doesn't like pomposity and showing off. But in it goes. I'm going to take the chance. Do you hear that lovely click? Doesn't look like much, does it? But there's stone upon stone upon stone. Stones have fallen, stones on stones, stones on stones, in the dark brown ocean. streamed upon people's phones. And there's the last stone that's going to the Alpha and Omega cairn. It's a nice one for the Alpha and Omega cairn. I think they'll like that. They've given me good luck today, apart from the stone pole, which was a bit disappointing. But the hits, or the ones I got, were so solid, and the ones I missed were so close. It almost counts as a win. But do donate to rahalastupa.co.uk/Movember if you enjoy this nonsense, or just use your Amazon Prime subscription and you can give us money for Movember for free this month of November. I'm a pretty nice guy, so listen to the Ftones, my friend, for they shall sing ye a merry dance. Don't listen to the birds or trees, don't listen to your underpants. Listen to the Ftones, listen to the Ftones, and they in turn shall listen to ye. My dog, stop eating the grass. Oh, you're not. Ali and Harry's Twitch of Fun, 7:30. Watch along with Taskmaster, which is pretty boring, but you know, if you're into that sort of thing, is at 9 o'clock. How will I do tonight on Taskmaster? I don't know. I can't remember what happened. All right. Thanks, everyone. Give to Movember if you can. And I love you all, my fine, fine friends.